Many people have asked me how to make the quilled flowers or the quilled rosettes that they see on my cards that I feature on my blog. So I thought I would make a video, probably the easiest way to show you how to make a quilled flower. What you'll need is a circle punch, and for this card I used two sizes. I used 1 3/4 for the larger flower and then 1 3/8 for the smaller flower. I'm going to go ahead and use the 1 3/4 inch to show you how to make a quilled flower. What you'll need is a quilling tool. If you don't have a quilling tool, you can use this high-tech tool here, which is a oops, not out of focus there, which is a paper clip which has been folded over so it creates a very narrow slot here. Some paper snips, some mono adhesive, and then I like to top my flowers off with some dazzling diamonds and using my two-way glue pen. Okay, so to create the flower, what I'm going to do first is take my punch, circle punch, and I'm going to cut in a spiral pattern around this punch. But as I do so, I'm going to make squiggly lines so it will create more of an effect of petals rather than being a straight line around my quilled flowers. You can also make straight quilled flowers without the variated edge. So I'm going to continue to cut my circle until I have just a little bit of a circle left in the middle. Now, starting at the outside edge, I'm going to take my quilling tool and put the cardstock, easier said than done, put my cardstock in that quilling slot. And now I'm going to go ahead and start turning the quilling tool, which you see has glitter all over it, around, and I'm going to guide that paper because I want the bottom to stay together, but where I've created some of the curves it may not cooperate, so I'm just going to continue to go around. Okay, and when you get to the center, it's going to be a little more difficult, so I'm just going to continue to wrap that around like this. Once it is done, just pull it off the quilling tool, and you'll have a little bit of a rosette like this. Now I'm going to spread mine out a little bit. I'm just going to hold the bottom and do the middle a bit. Okay. Now, on the bottom, there's this wonderful little base here that has been created by leaving that little circle, and we'll just take our mono glue and put a little bit of mono glue there. Okay, and just glue that together like so. Now you could set that aside to dry if you want to leave your rose like that, or if you want to, or your little rosette like that, or if you want to top it off with some glitter. I just take my two-way glue pen, and after the rosette has dried a little bit, I just hit the top of the petals with my two-way glue. And your fingers will get a little sticky. I didn't let this glue dry, but I'll hit that with the glue. Okay, and then just dip it directly right into the dazzling diamonds. And there you have a little rosette with the little glittery edges, and you can set those aside to dry while you work on the remainder of your card. Now, to adhere them to the card, I just use glue dots, and the great thing about having this nice base here is that you can apply about 2 or 3 glue dots to adhere them securely to your card or to your project. You've gone through all the effort to make a beautiful rosette, so don't be shy with the glue dots, and put plenty of glue dots on to adhere them to your project. I hope you've enjoyed learning how to make quilled roses or rosettes, and hope you will try it.